a thumper here. Beautiful fish. Chris is going off over there. Some interest there. It is all happening. Oh, and there we go. It's all happening, as Bill Laurie would say. Right, folks, so we're back out here at Moreton Bay, relaxing out here for mate Chrissy, out chasing the winneries, and we got a couple of hours before low tide, so not the ideal conditions, but we're starting to pick up a few fish. Good fun. Again on the Paternoster rig there, using the gulp sandworms, which are really good when you get a bit of ripple on the water, and the red-dyed bloodworms frozen, which are a great attractant for the fish. So just straighten it up, have it nice and straight along the hook, a bit of red tubing above it. Bit of interest, dropping the line down, giving it a bit more line, just so it picks it up and not feeling much resistance. Hopefully got enough bait left for the plastic. He's a bit finicky. And on. We got the burley pot over the side too, just to heap. Oh, and there we go, Chrissy's on as well, just to sort of keep them, you know, on our drifting line. So what I do is I mark on the GPS a number of spots where we got them, so I'll just quickly mark this. So again, we're drifting up and forth, up and back along that line, and there's another one for Chrissy. And there we go, straight out again. Straight on again. Oh, that telltale diving of the whiting. And again, good depth for them, I find, probably just over 2.5 meters to about 3.5 is the sort of prime spot. And that one's on the red-dyed worm. And what I'm doing here is I've got the burley put over, also stirring some more up, just so you're not feeding them too much, and just tipping that into the water. One for the bite. We're a little bit finicky now. We're about 20 minutes before the change of tide, so I'll see if I can fire him up like that. Move that line on him, just try to moving it away on him with a bit of pace, and there we go. Another one. Oh no, I think that rod's going off here. Set rod, and we're on here too. Fun action stations on the winter whiting. It's a long whippy rod. There we go. And there's another one for the good guy. And this rod's on. The set rod. Oh, I love the sound of that. Little light drag on long sloppy rods. Oh yeah. There we go. There's another winnery. Now let's see what he's taken. Oh yeah, he has taken the plastic. Sometimes when it slows right down, the plastics get a bit hard to get them, particularly when it's completely glassy, because those little tails stop moving. But just enough wiggle there. And this is on the live fibre whiting again. So these are red-dyed worms, just cutting them into pieces big enough to fit up over the hook, over the eye of the hook, to keep it nice and straight. Let's see what Chrissy's got in the whiting lucky dip. I can just see two. Oh, we do have two. We do have two, and now I think our burley's working. Look at that. Look at that. That's a snodger, Chrissy. Beautiful work, mate. I think our burley's definitely working. We're 10 minutes from the change of tide, but we're burleying them up with some aniseed and pellets, and I think that's keeping them interested. So folks, when you're using burley, particularly for most fish, what it is, I'm putting it in the water here and breaking it down so that you're not putting out those pellets and filling the fish up, which is essentially doing, breaking it right down. And this scent is then the aniseed scent, as well as sort of going through the water into their gills and firing them up. making them hungry but not filling them up. So that's a tip for using burley, and that's the same whether you're off the rocks, beach, anywhere. You don't want to be filling the fish up, just keeping them interested. On, just in that burley trail. Oh, there we go. Chrissy's on as well. Oh, diving whiting. It's a change of tide, that generally that lower period, that slower period. So it's important to keep the fish interested. And one way is by a fast retrieval, and the other is using burley. And Chris is bringing his around. There's another one for Chris, and you can see quite clearly those black smudges of the winter whiting. Oh, literally just threw that line out and straight on again, just in that burley trail right near the boat. There we go, Chris. On that, looks like a decent fish, mate. Keeping the sort of burley bucket moving. Giving a few jiggles. What's Chris got in the lucky dip here? Or he's got a doubler. Well done. And on, set right out the back, just to move back out to 3 meters of water. So it's a handy thing about marking your fish on the sounder, so you can sort of drift back over them. And this sort of stuff is just so good for, you know, fishing, not only for having fun, but great for, you know, de-stressing, that sort of thing. Love it. Oh, get him in. Oh, he's a good fish. Another one for Chrissy there on the live fibre whiting. While he brings that in, I'll get this other rod out, give our burley pot another jiggle. There's another good whiting, and get this one out, not casting it very far from the burley trail, just in close, and dropping that over. I'll get this other set rod out. Oh, and it's on straight away, like that. Get this out. Oh, action stations. Yeah, he hooked up straight away. Still on there. Important thing is try to keep the line tied on the fish. Oh yeah. And we got some interest over there. A thumper here. Beautiful fish. Chris is going off over there. Some interest there. It is all happening. Oh, and there we go. It's all happening, as Bill Laurie would say. Oh, yeah. Oh, so much fun. Oh, it's so good when you want a bit of stress relief, some fun, catching up with mates, fishing, let alone this winter whiting fishing. Awesome fun. Again, and they taste magnificent. Oh, that's a good size wintery. Beautiful again. This is thick here at the moment. No sooner drop that rod down, put the other one out and then on again. And good size winter whiting too. No legal limit in Queensland, but we tend to keep them over the 23s anyway. Another one for Chris. Look at the bend in that rod. Oh, that's got to be a doubler, is it? Or is it just one good fish? Oh, look at the size of that. Oh, beautiful fish. That's a lovely fat winter whiting. Well done, Chris. Straight away, I will try to get this other rod out. Oh, and there we go, that's hooked up. Let's get this other rod out. Oh, beautiful. So it's just a matter of, again, burley near the boat. Flick that over, and normally, you know, I cast them away from the boat a bit, but not when you've got the burley keeping them close. like this. And that rod is getting some interest already. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, is he foul hooked or something? Yeah, he's foul hooked, I think. Or maybe just caught around the line. Oh, Chrissy's on now. Yeah, caught around the line. Oh, and that rod's going off. Small one for Chrissy. Oh, and that rod's... I'll get this fish in the esky and then we'll get that rod. Oh, there it goes. Down it goes. Oh, action stations. This is either a big fish or a double. It's a double. It's a nice double too. Oh, good stuff. That's what we're here for. Oh, yeah, that's on. This is on. Chris is on. Oh, that might have dropped. It's still on. Oh yeah, here it is. Action. One for Chrissy there. This one here, just in our burley trail. Oh. And up he comes. Oh. Another, oh, fat whiting, winter whiting. Oh, we're getting a bit close to the shallows again, so I might chuck one more cast, I think, and